All right, here we go. So for our first trial, we're going to take this Erlenmeyer flask, and we are going to determine what the actual chemical reaction of this baking soda is. So make sure you're watching, paying attention to what we're doing, how much we're doing, because I'm going to have you analyze between the two that you're looking at what went well, what didn't go well, what changes you can make the next time, if need be, if your percent air doesn't come out the way you want it to be, because that's what all this is about. All right, so hopefully you're taking good data. Let's take a look at this guy. Taking a look at our vinegar when we add it in. Cool. Literally cool. Think about how we know when this is going to be done. Clear, but let's check it. Think about why I want to make sure that I don't see any of those bubbles at the beginning. All right, so we're going to turn on the hot plate and watch what happens. I'm not going to have you watch the whole thing, but I'll pause it. I'll let it go for a little bit, turn it back on, and let you see kind of the process of what's going on. So it's been about 2 minutes being on the hot plate, and you can see that there's some bubbles being created. So the idea is that a chemical reaction that is starting, or is that just part of the heating process? Another couple minutes into it, and you can see that this boiling process is going pretty good now. Think about what's happening, why we are allowing it to work this way. And what you're going to do is, everybody's watching this video, you're going to compare this to the way I do it in one of the other 2 videos, or one of the other 3 videos. We'll come back in a little bit. We're about another 5 minutes in, and you can see that it is going down slowly, and we're just waiting for us to boil what we need to boil. And another 5 minutes in, getting down there, still waiting to the bitter end. Better me sitting here and watching this than you at this point. Smells like vinegar. All right, we just hit about another 5 minutes, and you should start to be able to see some changes. Look at that. All right, at this point, we're just going to let it cool down there, but you can take some observations about what you see. Let it cool down, then I'll show you what it, put it back on the scale to take your last bit of data. Then you can do your calculations for this one. All right, it's finally cool enough where I can grab it with my hand, so you could take a look at it there, put it on the scale, and you have your A done. All right, so at this point, we're going to do a combination video for the next one. I'll break those up a little bit differently, but the main thing in the next one is you're going to be taking some of the same data, but I'm going to do some slight differences. And why do you think I'm doing those differences? Write down some observations.